And I don't know, what was the spark that got you going? What did you say, this is what I want to do?
Well, again, you talk about the Burbank mothership and this sealed vault with Jeff. They lock you in with your editors and Jeff and a whiteboard, and you don't get it. It's sort of like a death match. You don't get to leave until you have come up with something that everybody likes. And
yeah, but there's food.
No, there was no food. I didn't get food. You guys got food? We didn't even get a bathroom break. It was getting desperate by hour 5. No, one of the things that it's a huge year for Diana, right? This is her 75th. She's finally getting her movie. And I think honestly, this is a chance for her to really finally break out in the way that character has been poised to do for a long time. And one of the things I was asked to do was kind of make sense of everything that's been flying around the last 10, 15, no, because there's been,
I know.
When a book is not selling as well as people perhaps think it should sell, the immediate publishing response, and this isn't just DC, it's anywhere, is what's wrong, let's fix it. And then you get people coming in trying to identify what is quote unquote wrong. And I think that there have been a lot of missteps with Diana at times when people have gone, that's wrong, it's not wrong. It's lasted 75 years. We just got to drill down and make sure where did this signal get lost in the noise? So that's kind of the joy of this run, is trying to figure out a way to make it clear. And the whole purpose of this damn run is to show everybody who didn't know already why she is one of the most amazing characters ever created. So it was, so they said, can you do that? And I said, sure, easy.
Well, okay, so we've got some visuals up there.
Yeah, that's, looks like, what's that, Bilquis?
Yep, that's Bilquis, I believe.
Yeah, Bilquis, yes she is. Bilquis is doing the entr'acte. We've got an interlude in the year 1 arc, so we're running 2 stories parallel. This is my sneaky solution to the double ship. I wanted to make sure that each artist knows. When you're double shipping, you kill artists because there are very few who can maintain the pace. And it mattered to me, in particular, having talked to Liam Sharp, that he'd be able to have full arcs, that they'd be able to say, this is my story, right? As opposed to having to get it broken up amongst multiple artists telling the same story. And that sort of led to this rather elegant solution of going, well, if we're trying to refocus on this core Diana stuff, then we have 2 stories that can run parallel. So Liam is drawing contemporary Diana right now in the DCU. And the first story is called The Lies, and those are the odd numbered issues. Even numbered issues are Wonder Woman Year 1, drawn by Nicholas Scott. Wonder Woman 8 is part of the Year 1 story, but it's not actually about Diana. It's about Barbara Ann Minerva, or Cheetah. And it's about Cheetah before she's Cheetah. And it is coming at this point in the story because if you have been reading the series, in both arcs, in both The Lies and in Year 1, Barbara Ann's presence is very significant. So I kind of wanted to tell the story of how it is she knows some things she knows, how her fate, not unlike Steve's, is tied to Diana, not unlike Edda's is tied to Diana. And
This is the whole side of Cheetah that we haven't seen.
Yeah, she's not Cheetah in this at all. She's Barbara Ann Minerva is Indiana Jones meets Lara Croft. That's who that character is before things go horribly wrong. And things go horribly wrong because she meets Diana, and in that moment, and we've got the line in part 3 of Year 1, she and Etta are arguing, and Diana's in the cell in the brig at Coronado, right? Because the Navy's like, they don't know what to do with her. And Diana's now, because Barbara Ann can understand her, so she's finally able, and she's so excited because she said, you wouldn't believe what happened last night. I was in the middle of the night, and I was sleeping, and I woke up, and then the patron gods came to me, and it was Athena, and it was Hera, and Aphrodite, and Demeter, and Hephaestus, and they all came, and Hephaestus was a mouse. And Barbara Ann's like, okay, she's nuts. This is a really bad joke, you know? And Etta's like, what is she saying? I caught Athena in that. And Barbara Ann's like, she's saying the Greek gods came to visit her last night. And Etta's like, well, visit, she's like, you know, well, is it possible there's an alien flying around Metropolis? To which Barbara Ann says, extraterrestrial life is scientifically plausible. You know, you're telling me that the gods, at which point Diana rips off the whole front of the brig because she's trying to get them to pay attention to her and does not know she can do this. So there's a panel of her holding a wall going, they gave me gifts. At which point Barbara Ann goes, holy shit, there are gods. There are real gods. And from that moment leads to her falling into Urs Kartaga's trap, right? Until that moment, it's not possible. The second that she sees in Diana, all this stuff is real.